This channel is demonetized. If you want to check me out, follow me over at twitch.tv/AugieRFC, where I will be live as soon as this video comes out. Go check me out. I'm live right now. So this drama really died off as soon as the H3 podcast came out, largely due to, recent real-world events with the whole protesting and the riots and stuff like that, which people have asked me to talk about on my YouTube channel, on my podcast. Look, I've talked about it enough on stream when people ask me questions about it, and also on Twitter and stuff like that. I don't think... We do mundane drama over here. I'm not getting into real-world stuff like that. I don't want to. I don't think it's, really, I don't think it would make a lot of sense for me to start just, doing full-on opinion pieces on that. So we're going to keep it with the mundane stuff is what I'm trying to say. And with the whole H3 drama situation, I know it's really, again, died off or whatever, but there is one little thing to the story that I want to talk about that not many people are discussing that is actually kind of interesting, that changes the whole narrative. Now, Gokanaru had his infamous video that was taken off YouTube several times. He had it responded to by H3H3 Productions, and I have to say, 5,000 IQ move, Ethan. That was actually a really good move to respond to it on the podcast, because if he had just gone on and been like, yeah, I didn't strike it, whatever, nobody's gonna believe him, alright? So by actually taking a look at the video and cutting it up and watching it, he actually did a really solid favor there to Gokanaru by actually doing what he really should have done in the first place, which is just look at it, respond to it, watch it. So hats off to there. I think it was a good move. Gokanaru himself is actually going to be responding to this very soon, as we can take a look over here. He says, yo, I'm working on a hopefully quick response video to H3 Productions recent podcast, so I may be MIA for a bit. And he goes into something we'll take a look at in just a second. Now, H3 did tweet at him. He said, Gokanaru, like I said in our podcast, I understand why you made the video, but I don't hold any grudge against you for it. I wish you well and a lot of success. And now he gave this a real response, but he also did something pretty funny, which was to say, sorry, who are you? To pretend to ghost him like H3 did so many times. So, well played there. And then you see Keem, of course, just jumping in for the kill right there. We're not going to get into that. What I do want to talk about with this video here is something here is with the Shoenice segment. Now, this YouTuber, Roberto Blake, threw up some pretty handy timestamps. So if I can just make this a little bit bigger and we can take a look at this. I did respond to the entire podcast. We did a whole stream just watching this entire 3-hour mammoth of a show on my Twitch channel. So if you want to see my full thoughts on everything, it's over there on my Twitch. I'll link to it in my in my comments. It's a bit of a lengthy watch. I don't know if you really want to sit through it, but if you're curious, it's there. So, Keemstar defending Ethan. We know Keem's a hypocrite. Don't really care about that. I'm not a Keemstar fan by any stretch of the imagination. When he brought in PewDiePie, JonTron, it was very clear that this was a misunderstanding, that they have no grudges against H3H3 Productions. All good there. Jimmy Lee defends Ethan. Now, Jimmy Lee is a dirtbag comedian or whatever, and basically the criticism by Gokanaru was that he was mean to Jimmy Lee or something like that. Well, Jimmy Lee's an asshole. He's also a comedian, and that's how comedians interact. Their whole job is basically busting each other's balls. It's not, comedians don't just sit there and hug it out and have a gay old time or whatever. No, they're there to bust each other's balls and stuff like that, and that's all that was going on there. So I didn't really see any issue with the whole Jimmy Lee segment. Gokanaru made a mistake. This has to do with one of the guests that they brought on. Again, they brought him on. They talked about it. All this stuff, I think, is Gokanaru was right about a lot of things. The thing is that he assumed a lot of intentions, and the problem making arguments about that is that when you assume intentions, or assume intentions rather, you can't prove that. You can only go off assumptions. And H3, a lot of this podcast was, yeah, you were right, but your questioning of my motives was wrong. But the point itself is right. It's just the reason why you thought I was in support of this was wrong. And it makes sense because you can't prove intentions. You can only speculate. And H3 is obviously going to disagree with speculations, and there's no way that Gokanaru can be like, no, I was right about what you think, because he'd have to go inside the mind of H3H3 Productions. My issue with this, from H3's perspective, is the Shoenice segment. Now, here's a timestamp. Shoenice asked to be taken out of Gokanaru's video, and Gokanaru refused. Let's take a look at this right here.
You claim, because there's a whole conspiracy that I removed his videos.
Yeah, but
another interesting revelation is that you claim, because there's a whole conspiracy that I removed his videos, but I saw a tweet of you, or an email and a tweet that says that you reported it, and you.
Oh, I reported it every time. I got my own personal moderator. I got so much hate that they literally put one lady to me and said, listen, we're gonna watch. And they literally, my number one hater, he's out of prison for child porn. My other hater got doxxed by a dude. He's been, I mean, the Shoenice hate is slowly but surely imploding. I knew it would.
Jeez.
But
good always wins over evil, right, Ela?
That's right.
But so are you saying
I
that
just forgot everybody else's name for a second.
it was you who
But
reported?
this is like right here. I'm sitting at the table with you guys.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Your shot is
noticed,
weird.
I'm blind. I just noticed your heads are way in the back. I'm on a cell phone.
It's a weird shot, but
way back.
it's gonna look better on the show.
Sorry, Ethan. Go ahead, bro.
Shoo, you.
I'm trying to learn how to listen and not ramble on.
That's
you know?
okay. It's all right. It's, you know.
The marijuana use has tripled since I quit alcohol. Oh, you're not sober. You smoke weed. Chill, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was
yeah.
at the AA meeting last night.
Shoo, so it was you. You reported his videos to YouTube and got them removed.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I said, dude, you know, you should have just came and asked me. So Broken Arrow, I reported your video on the main channel. The second time when your idiot buddy did it, and I'll keep doing it for the rest of my life.
Shoo!
Never mess with somebody.
So there he is, basically taking credit for getting it removed from Gokanaru's channel and Keemstar, which is quite the revelation. And you can see Ethan just celebrating it because, hey, the hate's off his back. Now it's, you know, this guy, Shoenice, who's taking credit for it. And you would think like, oh, well, if his son was in the video, then he would have the power to get it removed off of YouTube pretty easily, wouldn't he? However, there is something interesting that Gokanaru, I remember I was in the YouTube chat, I was in a chat with a bunch of other YouTubers, and he was in there saying that wasn't the case, and then he had just made a tweet about it. And I saw, he says, also to be clear, Shoenice did not get either video taken down. The recent plunger version, which is Keemstar's version, where he edited plungers into it to make it YouTube friendly, it says it was edited to say young Shoenice, not Shoenice's son. Number 3, Shoenice never asked me to remove the skit. Number 4, he approved of the video when it was released. See attached comment. Says, thank y'all Gokanaru for this epic documentary. And then he timestamps the part that later on he says he has an issue with. Something's fishy going on here. Something is very, very, very strange. And I think I'm surprised more people didn't pick up on this. That's why I'm kind of doing it like a week after, just kind of showing you guys something that's not adding up. Things are looking a little bit strange over here, but that's the case. So just want to point that out. There is a problem in H3's video that I think I'm a little bit surprised nobody addressed. Now, does that mean that H3 is the person who got it removed? Well, you can speculate, you can theorize. I think what it looks like, I'm not saying this is true, but what it looks like is that Ethan brought this guy on to kind of take off all the heat or whatever, even though he might have been, you know, a little bit responsible there. That's just a theory, though. I have no way to prove that. That's just a potential theory. I'm just saying. Something here doesn't add up. So, just wanted to talk about that. My name's AugurFC. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm live on Twitch right now. Come on over, come on through. Even if you don't plan to watch, just hurry up, follow, turn on notifications, get over on Twitch, because YouTube sucks, and Twitch is where all the good stuff is at. So go check it out over there. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, everyone.